had a game scheduled against St. Anthony's, and they walked onto that field with this confidence that there was no way that St. John the Baptist was going to be able to compete against them that day. But we did, and we left everything on the field. It was a really tough match, a really physical match. We definitely outran them that entire game. And again, we're talking about a St. Anthony's team at the time who their full bench was just as good as their starting players. So we were up against a tough opponent. But again, we did leave everything on the field that day. We ultimately did lose the game, but we walked out with our heads held high, knowing that we did everything we could. So to be asked to name the greatest influence that I had at St. John the Baptist is an incredibly tough question. So I think it's best to answer it as the whole community of St. John the Baptist was the greatest influence on me. I also had a really strong mentor in my varsity basketball coach, and that was Ralph Dalton. Ralph actually started out as my elementary gym teacher, and he was always so encouraging to me and always made sure that I felt supported in any athletic venture that I was undertaking at that time. When I graduated St. John's in 1999, I went straight to Fordham University, where I played Division I soccer for all 4 years. It was the most incredible experience I ever could have imagined for myself for college. I had memories that will last me for a lifetime. So many life lessons from my coaches and my teammates and from the university itself. And it was just a really wonderful experience. And while I was there, I did break a record for the most games started and the most games played in. Unfortunately, that record, actually both of those records, have since been broken, which I'm very happy for too, because it means that the program continues to develop.
John Habian being drafted by the Baltimore Orioles in the 3rd round of the MLB draft, and also our championship seasons. The St. John's administration and other coaches, including Monsignor Mulligan, Larry Jordan, Andy Gargiulo, Tom Buklis, and Jim Laviglia. Watching your former players become successful in baseball.
My most memorable athletic moment at SJB is definitely remember seeing the banner go up in the gymnasium for gymnastics team winning the conference championship. And the reason why I say that is because you got to see your team's successes leading all the way up into that moment, as well as your own individual success. So that was just a really great moment. And you'll just never forget something like that. Now, someone who influenced me at SJB is definitely Miss Buklis. I just remember her always checking in and seeing how I was doing, definitely at practice and as class as well. But she was just always there to make sure that I was being the best version of myself that I could be, to set myself up for success at SJB and beyond SJB, whether that was athletically and academically, because she knew I wanted to compete college gymnastics after I was done with high school. And my most memorable athletic moment post SJB, was competing in college gymnastics at Temple University, but being a 2-time All-American, 1 on floor and 1 on vault, as well as winning 4 conference championships 2 times in my 5-year career there.
Years old, I was interviewed for The Prophet by Archbishop Bob Oliver. Obviously, it was not a bishop back then. But I selfishly said it was the night I scored 2 goals in a losing effort to St. Anthony's, which was our only loss our senior season. Since then, I've grown up, and the best accomplishment that year was when we went to Chaminade, the very first game of the year, and everybody knew St. Anthony's was coming in 3rd. It was St. John the Baptist versus Chaminade. We beat them 4-2. I had an assist on the last goal. That is my most memorable moment of our senior year when we won the first championship. In the 8th grade, my CYO team from St. John de Palmacy, Bohemia, won the Suffolk County Soccer Championship. And because we won, we were allowed to have 4 All-Stars on the All-Star team for Suffolk County. I did not get picked. Roll forward to 4 years later, I was the captain MVP and league MVP at St. John the Baptist due to the coaching I received from Thomas Buklis. Well, due to my rather shortened college career, because I had a rather severe knee injury in that championship game against Chaminade, I did not play college soccer till I was 21 for Dowling College. At Dowling College, in the playoffs that year, I scored an overtime goal to put us into the second round of the NCAA Division II playoffs at La Salle, literally 300 yards from my house.
My name is Christine O'Brien. I'm a 2009 graduate of St. John the Baptist. My most memorable sporting achievement at St. John's was winning back-to-back Stotesbury Cup championships with my doubles partner, Tori Greco. My greatest influencers at St. John's were my coaches, my athletic director, Mrs. Buklis, and my family. And my greatest sporting achievement since graduating St. John's was competing at the 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games.
What was your most memorable moment, athletic moment at SJB?
Had to be when we won the league championship in 2018. That was a few years in the making, but that was definitely the most memorable one.
Who influenced you the most while at SJB?
Can't pick one person. There were a ton. Ralph Dalton, Casey, and Ronnie McKay, both those three guys are the guys that come to mind right away. Wouldn't be where I'm in now without them.
What has been your best athletic experience post SJB?
Post SJB, making my debut for sure. That was a pretty memorable day and memory I won't forget.
Hi, my name's Cindy, and I'm a graduate from St. John the Baptist High School. My son and daughter also are graduates from the school. I've been around the St. John's community for a very long time. Throughout the years here on my journey, I noticed a lot of great changes and updates to the school. But the best thing that I love about St. John the Baptist is the community. The community has never changed. I've been so blessed to meet amazing people throughout my journey here, and I hope to continue for as long as I can. Thank you for this honor tonight. I feel so blessed. Go Cougars.
So I started working at SJB in the fall of 2007, but I actually knew about SJB beforehand. My old school that I worked at, I was an 8th grade teacher, English teacher there, and when SJB came in, I loved them so much. When they come in, they were always so friendly and nice, and I always said, I have to work at SJB. Luckily, I was able to work here. I love SJB. It's a family to me. I feel like every day I get excited to come in. I love my coworkers, I love the staff, I love the students, I love the whole atmosphere, I love the building. I love that it is a sense of community and that everyone knows everyone and everyone generally cares about everyone. So this is my home, away from my home.
Good evening, my name is John McMurray. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Good Samaritan University Hospital, and that's right, University Hospital. It's been over a year since we changed our name to reflect the innovation and educational opportunities that go on across the street from your institution of learning, and I think we also are shaping the lives of the next generation. This is seen through the innovative We Care program that's offered to St. John's students. This immersive experience wouldn't have been possible if it were not for the amazing team throughout St. John the Baptist. As a leader at Good Samaritan University Hospital and a dad to Lily and Andy McMurray, St. John students, it is an honor to be recognized by this great educational resource for our children. I'd like to thank Principal Arpino, the administration, and the faculty and staff at St. John the Baptist. The relationship between St. John the Baptist and Good Samaritan University Hospital has been incredible over the years, and I look forward to what it will be in 2024. On behalf of the leadership here at Good Samaritan University Hospital and the healthcare heroes who I represent at Good Sam, I thank you all for this recognition.
My name is Joe Gibbons. I've been asked what is my connection to St. John the Baptist High School. Actually, my wife of 38 years graduated from St. John's. My oldest daughter, Lauren, was valedictorian and wanted to get a PhD. My son Joe was a basketball athlete, went on to play 4 years of college ball, and has worked for Bloomberg for the past 10 years. My youngest daughter Caitlin was a 2-sport varsity player, went on to Scranton University and got a master's in occupational therapy and now works for Good Samaritan Hospital. I am the president of the board of the Joe J. Ryan Outreach Center in Wyandanch, New York. I interact with SJB students, alum, and families throughout the year. What does SJB mean to me? It means support and it means family. The Outreach Center is the largest food and clothing pantry in the poorest community of Long Island. We are the largest outreach center in the Diocese of Rockville Center. SJB has been supporting us for well over 20 years, both students, alum, and their families. For our Christmas and Thanksgiving distribution, SJB students will collect food, winter clothing, and toys and allow us to distribute them or help us distribute them on the holidays. SJB students, alum, and families also help us with our PAL soccer clinic for 100 children. They help us with our homeless shelter, and they help us with our summer camp where 45% of our children are homeless, shelter, or foster children. We cannot do the good work that we do without the support of SJB, and that's why I consider you family.
I'm Schmitty Lessing, Executive Vice President of Lessing's Hospitality Group. I graduated with the class of 1978, and I'm the oldest of 9 children who all graduated from St. John the Baptist. On top of that, my 3 daughters also graduated from St. John's. Our business relationship with St. John's began in the fall of 1993. Mr. Walter Lace and Father Jim Vaughn approached my father Jack to operate the food services for St. John the Baptist. Together, they formulated a partnership which is beneficial to both St. John the Baptist and to Lessing's. And this formula still works 30 years later. We look forward to continuing our strong relationship with the St. John's community for many years to come. Thank you for this recognition, which is deeply meaningful to our entire family.